Hey guys, welcome to the homestead. Today we're going to harvest garlic. We're going to have a great crop this year, way better than last year, our best harvest ever. We had a pretty good harvest last year, but this year is going to even be better. And so all the garlic we harvested last year we've used. Jaimie used it in the kitchen, making all kinds of things. We love garlic here. She loves garlic. And so just looking at what we got here, we're going to have some great specimens to show you. I got this big giant tub to fill up because we're going to have a lot. I have it growing in 2 different spots in our garden, and let's get started and see what we got. So there's our bin. It's almost full. I've only picked half of our garlic in the garden. We still have a whole big pile, a whole nother bed of garlic to pick. There's a lot of garlic in there. Really good size garlic. That's just outstanding. Let's go get the rest of it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to carry that back. With it as full as it is, once I get all this garlic in there. I may have to pull the truck around and haul it back to the house that way. It's a whole table full of garlic. Look at that. That's going to be now the real work begins, folks. You have to basically clean all this stuff off, clean the dirt off, expose the white garlic, and then let it dry. And so I'll be working on that the rest of the day. I'm going to let it dry for a few days, and then we'll braid it. And once you braid it, then you can hang it decoratively in your kitchen. And just when you need one, you just get a pair of kitchen scissors, cooking shears, and just cut off what you want, and the braid stays intact the whole time. And you can just pick and use what you want. So it's just that simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe I'll let it dry first and then clean it off. Some of these look kind of moist. We just had a rain last night, and so it's kind of wet. But I like to get all my garlic looking, because this is going to hang in the kitchen, so you want it to be decorative and just look pretty. You don't want to hang a bunch of dirt clods in your kitchen. Kind of like that. You want it to look nice and pretty and white when it hangs in your kitchen. So maybe what we'll do is we'll spread all this out, let it dry, and then come back to it, clean it, the little shards of skin off the edges or on the surface. And then we'll braid it. So, a lot of garlic. Okay, so all of our garlic is harvested. It's been sitting out. It's been drying on 3 folding tables on our deck for the last couple days. And now we want to go ahead and braid it. And so by letting it dry, it makes it a little easier to work with. And so to do that, basically what I do is we let it dry, and then I peel off the first or second layer off of the garlic to give it a nice, presentable white look to it. And very simple to do, just let it dry, and then just go up the stalk a little bit and pull 1 of the 2 layers off until you get that nice white, bright, underside of the garlic to show. It's great for presentation. You don't want to hang up muddy garlic for a display. But it's really nice to display. We have our old displays here, actually our old braids. These are the braids that we had last year, and this one held most of the garlic, and you can see all the garlic is gone. Jaimie used all that. And then we had a smaller braid that was kind of just for display purposes only. The garlic was really kind of too small to use. Didn't really get used, but you know, it's still together. We used some of them, but all the main garlics are gone. We kept our old braid just for this video so we could show you, but that's what we'll do with these. So I have it separated into two piles. This one is the medium to large garlics, and this one over here is the smaller garlics, and we'll do braids for both. I may do 2 braids with this, or 1 big braid with that, and then just a smaller braid with the smaller size ones. But to get these ready for display and to basically weave them, you know, or to braid them, you can just basically, again, peel off those first 2 layers, get that nice presented, you know, white layer to show, and then trim off the roots with a pair of scissors, you know, pair of kitchen shears or cooking shears. Trim off the roots, and then you're ready for braiding and displaying your garlic. So I don't need to tell you how to braid garlic. I mean, if you know how to braid hair, you can braid garlic. It's very easy, very simple. And if you don't know, there's lots of YouTube videos out there that have already invented that wheel, so you don't need to come to me to show you how to braid that. So go find a YouTube video that shows you how to do that. But anyway, this is our garlic. I'm going to go ahead and start getting this braided, and we're going to get these hanging in the kitchen so Jaimie can use them for cooking. Okay, so a little mistake, because this is hard neck garlic, it's very hard to braid. So that actually makes our job a little easier, because instead of braiding it, all you gotta do is just put the big ones in the middle, little ones on each side, and then tie it as you go. So with a little twine, you have a twine here, just tie it as you go. It looks really pretty, it's really easy, very simple. I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so that's a lot of garlic. What do you think?
It's a lot of garlic.
Think that'll keep you busy for a while?
For a while.
Yeah. She uses a lot of garlic. She likes garlic.
Yeah, but I ration it, so.
Well, we have more this year than we've had before.
I know, but if I had my choice, I would use probably a half of that for every dinner meal.
Wow.
But, well, maybe 5 times a week. Okay, so maybe one of these would probably last me, I could probably make 2 last a week.
Well, we could do that because we have over 100 of the big ones. So, I mean, I think...
We do?
Oh, yeah, easy. Easy. I haven't counted them, but, I mean...
Well, this would probably be my rationing. Although I haven't used garlic in a long time just because we haven't had any.
Well, we've had the little ones, but she doesn't want to use those.
They're just a pain.
Yeah.
They're not worth it. You barely get like this much out of one of those things, and it's just not worth it.
So this one will go on display here at the homestead. This one will go on display here at the homestead. These are just going to be ones that Jaimie puts in the kitchen to use whenever she needs to, and then once she's done with these, she can use these, just cut them off as she goes. But this is going to be given away to one of our patrons. And it's great for display. I was inside. I put all the names of the patrons in a randomizer when I choose a winner. I figured we'd do a giveaway for the $10 patrons this week. And Chris Howard was the name that came up. So Chris Howard, I hope your wife cooks, and I hope she wouldn't mind displaying this inside. I hope you have a wife.
Maybe we should ask if someone cooks before we draw their name.
Well, Chris, if you don't want this, I saw he had a little, his avatar is like a sergeant insignia. So if you're in the military somewhere and you're not married, let me know, Chris, and I will.
Or it doesn't even, I mean, men cook. There's plenty of men who cook.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe if you just don't
Maybe he's a cook in the military. Maybe that's his job. I don't know. Hey.
If for any reason you cannot use it,
Chris,
then
I have these.
let us know.
I still have these folding pocket knives, those credit card pocket knives. If you want one of those, I can send you one of those. If you would like this, if you are married and your wife would like that for display in her kitchen, for cooking, we'll send it to you. If not, we'll send it to somebody else. So we'll wait to hear back from you. So
maybe he cooks.
Maybe he does cook. Maybe he is a cook. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Chris Howard, let us know. Anyway, so that's a lot of garlic. The best harvest ever so far. We still have, this is not the garlic. We even have more garlic over there that we're going to save for seed for this fall. I'll plant it this fall. So this is just the garlic we're going to keep. I have a whole bunch more garlic over there we're going to be using for seed garlic. So we had a great harvest this year. Best harvest ever since being on the homestead. Last year was a good harvest. This year was even better. So looks great. Anything else?
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys. Hey. Listen, if you like this video, check out this list of amazing folks. These are our patrons. They make all of our videos possible. Like Chris Howard, who's a cook in the Army. He, these guys really help make all these videos possible. So thank you so much for that. If you want more information, you can go to patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead. Other than that, like the video, subscribe, check us out on Twitter, Facebook, all the other places, and make sure you check us out on Steemit. We're on Steemit, folks. You can find the link for our Steemit page in the description below. Like the videos on the left, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on An American Homestead.